Hi FLOSSTUBE, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 20th of March 2022 and this is FLOSSTUBE number 41. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes. I've got some knitting to show today, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. I haven't got much stitching to show today. It's been a busy couple of weeks, but yeah, I do have some. It's also very bright outside today, like it was on my last video, so I've closed the blind and I've put the big light on and I've got my ring light on, so hopefully the light's okay. Right, so let's get started with whips. My first one, as always, is Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. I stitch on this on a Sunday, so she'll be stitched on again later on. And this fabric is 32 count Hurricane Merino Lagana by Pole Stitches. All I've done, I've worked a bit on the flag here, is but as much as I've done in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, I do stitch on her every Sunday, or at least I try to, unless I'm out on a walk. But yeah, she's coming along nicely. So there we go. And then my next one is Royal Holiday by Mirabilia. Oops. She's been stitched on 32 count Dusky Rose Merino Lagana by Pole Stitches. I'm stitching this as part of the USNZ Royal Holiday SAL, along with Amy, Globetrotting Stitcher, Sarah, Stitch Addict, Kate, the Scottish Stitcher, Nancy Duquette and Andreas. Links to all those people are down below. But yeah, I stitch on her on a Wednesday, so I do usually manage to stitch on her every Wednesday, some more than others. And what I've done the last 2 weeks, I've managed to just start on the wreath here where the candle is, and I've done some of the ribbon here. So yeah, she's coming along nicely. So there's my Royal Holiday. I'm going to be taking her on the retreat. I'm on a retreat at the beginning of April. I'm taking her with me. I know a couple of people asked me about her last time I went on the retreat and I hadn't took her. So yeah, she's definitely going this time. My next one is my Mill Hill Monday piece, which is Wanda's Wands. And I stitch on this every Monday for at least an hour. That is what I've got done, and I am loving this magenta here. It's just lovely. I think it'll be really nice this when it's finished. So yeah, so in the last 2 weeks I've basically stitched this. I've started on the moon here. I've done some of the underneath the house there as well. So yeah, really happy with that. Wanda's Wands. And then my next one is Tudor Bee by the Blue Flower. This is one of my letters of the month pieces for March, and I spent at least 6 hours on it. And oops, right way up. That is what I've got done. So I've managed to do the wings on the bee, and then I've done this ring around the bee. So yeah, this is 40 count Eureka linen by Fox and Rabbit. Yeah, I'm using the DMC to stitch this. It's charted for needlepoint silks, but there's also DMC equivalent, so I use the DMC, and it's been stitched 1/2 on the 40 count fabric, 1 thread over 2 threads of fabric. Yep. And then the other one I've got to show you is my travel stitch, which is Life is Better Meow by Erica Michaels. This chart was given to me by Create Nostalgia, and I stitch it on at least one session in the library every week. Some days I don't get to stitch on it very much because I do other things at the library, but I do get some done on it. And that is what I've got done so far. So as you can see, all I've got to do is colour in the ears and the nose, and then there's some paw prints across the bottom here which I need to do, which I'll do this week or at least next week at the library, and then it'll be finished. Oh, there's a heart that goes there. You can either sew a button on, which came with the chart, or you can, it's charted a heart there as well. So I'm not sure yet which I'm going to do, and then that'll be finished. And I'll be picking a new travel stitch. So yeah, that's that one. And they are all my whips. As I said, I've not stitched as much as I usually do. I've not stitched anything on my temperature butterflies this last 2 weeks. You know, March butterflies not even started yet, and we're on the 20th, so I need to get cracking with that. And Aphrodite Mermaid, I know you go to choir on a Friday night, so I've just not stitched on her at all. So I either need to pick a different day for her, or maybe put her in the whip box and get her out when I've got a chance to stitch on her again. So I don't know yet. So yeah, so like I said, not much stitching done, but I am still stitching. It's not that I've lost my stitchy bug, it's just busy. For example, when I go for a walk, especially the longer walks, when I get back I don't really want to do any stitching because I'm tired, and I know if I try stitching I'm probably going to end up frogging it because I've made mistakes. So I don't. I've started picking up my knitting when I've been on a long walk. So yeah. Right, so giveaway winner, and I've not got the chart. The chart was Prairie Schooler, no it was, yeah, Prairie Schooler Christmas Eve ride. Oh, it was just called Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'll put a picture up anyway so you know which chart it was. The winner is Kirsty Cayley. I hope I'm saying that right, Kirsty, because I know her first name ends in a J. So Kirsty Cayley. So congratulations, Kirsty. If you message me or email me, the information's in the description box below, I'll get it in the post to you. So yeah, I've got another giveaway which I'll do at the end. So yeah, right, so next thing is my knitting. So as I said last time, I've been knitting a little jacket for my grandson, Noah. I started knitting it a while ago, but realised I was doing too big a size, and then it got left for a bit, and now it's right. So I'm knitting it mainly at the library on a Friday because I do 2 sessions now. So I've been knitting on it, but then I've also, like I said, I've also been knitting when I come back from a long walk. So I've managed to finish all the pieces. So for example, this is a sleeve. So as you can see, it's just plain stocking stitch apart from these lines like near the top. So that's the sleeve, 2 sleeves, and then the fronts I've managed to do the button band down the front, which is where you have to pick up stitches. I hate that. I hate picking up stitches, but I've managed it. I've done it on both button band and buttonhole band. So that's, again, you've got the lines there. So that's one of the fronts, and then this is the other front with the button band. So basically all I need to do, that's the back, I've shown that before. All I need to do now is the collar, and I know I showed a picture last week and it had a hood and ears, but that's not the version I'm doing. There isn't, on that pattern there's 2 designs. There's either the one with the hood and the ears, or there's one with just the collar, and I'm just doing the collar. So when I do this again sometime this week, I basically need to sew the shoulder seams, and then pick up stitches again, and then knit the collar, and then it's just a case of making it up. So hopefully that'll be finished well before my next video. So yeah, and it's been knit using King Cole Smarty DK double knit yarn, and it's Blue Ice, the shade, 1476. So yeah, nice easy yarn to knit with. So that's my knitting. I'll leave that there actually. So life update. Okay, so I managed to get hold of the doctors, and he actually I had to do a phone consultation to start with, and then he wanted to see me, so I went into the doctors, and I'm now having several tests and procedures done to try and work out what's wrong, which, yeah, it's taken a while, but finally it feels like something's actually being done now. I won't go into details, but yeah, I'm having some tests and procedures done to find out what it is. Walking, I've been on 2 lovely walks in the past few weeks. Well, I've actually been on 3 walks, but the main one, it was last Saturday. I went to a place called Smarty, which is up in Cumbria, and we walked over 9 miles, and it was brilliant. It was lovely. We could see the hills. You were up near the Lake District, so it was just gorgeous. It was a nice day too. It had forecast rain, and we did have rain when we first got there, when we were first getting ready to set off, but then I think we only had a very light shower after that, and it was fine. So yeah, it was a lovely walk. I'll have put pictures up to show you. And then I went on a walk on Wednesday on my own. Basically I'm starting leading walks myself for the group I walk with, and there was a walk that starts in Blackburn, in a country park, that I wanted to do, that I could lead. So I did it on my own on Wednesday, after I've been to the library, 6 miles. And then I'm going to do it again on Tuesday with a couple of friends, so they can give me their thoughts. But I've already advertised it on the group, so people can come, and I'm leading it in I think it's Easter week, the week that Good Friday falls. So yeah, I'm going to start leading walks myself. And then I also went on a walk yesterday, to a place called Orrell, which is down near Wigan, northwest England, and we went up Billinge Hill, which has like a stone building, lack of another word, on the top. You can't go in it or anything, but it's this building on top of the hill, and you could see the hills in Wales, North Wales. You could see Liverpool docks. You could see all sorts, and it was a beautiful day, which made the views better. So again, I'll put pictures up to show you. So yeah, some really nice walks I've done in the past few weeks. So yeah, keeping going with that. The business has gone really quiet. I do still have some work to do from the January offers that I did, because some people paid for things to be done in January and then they only sent them in the last few weeks. So I do still have some work, but I'm not getting orders in at the minute, and I understand reasons, because you know, cost of living's shooting up at the minute, so people are a bit wary of spending money. But yeah, it's got really quiet at the minute. So that's the business. And then I've been reading a lot. I don't think I've mentioned this before. I'm doing this 52 books in a year challenge. So it's a group on Facebook. So I'm doing that. I listen to audiobooks when I'm working, and then I also read on my Kindle. When I go on the coach rambles, I take a book with me to read on the coach there and back. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of reading, and I have an Instagram account for my reading, so if anybody's interested in that, I'll put the username at the bottom. But yeah, it's really good. I started doing the challenge because I'd got stuck into reading the same sort of genre books, and I was getting a bit fed up with it really, and I wanted to change. So I've started doing the challenge, so because you get prompts and you have to find books that fit those prompts to read. And I'm also in a reading group, so I read a book every month for them. This month's is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which it's different, but yeah, I've only just started reading it, so yeah, it's okay that. And again, like I said, I've started going to choir. I used to do choir quite a lot before COVID, and then everything stopped, and yeah, but I've started going to a different choir now, and I'm really enjoying that. We're singing some really nice songs. It's on a Friday night, so yeah, it's like things have suddenly got busy again. So yeah. So yeah, that's my life update. So yeah, it's been a lot of things going on over the past few weeks. So anyway, right, let's do a giveaway. So this time, this video's giveaway, I'm going to give away this Blackbird Designs book called Summer's Last Rose. I think is there 3 patterns in it, or 4? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 patterns. So yeah, the 3 patterns that are on the cover there. So if you'd like to win this, please say the word summer in your comment. So like I say, you don't have to make a sentence up or anything like that. As long as you've got the word summer in there, you'll be included in the draw. Please don't say the word giveaway, draw, or anything else that tells people I'm giving something away. Please be over 18 so you can give me your address, and I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll draw this for on the next video, which like I say is probably going to be the 4th of April. I'm probably going to be filming on the Monday next fortnight, because I've got 2 walks going on that weekend. So if you comment before, let's say before the 2nd, just in case. So if you comment before the 2nd of April saying the word summer, you'll be in with the draw, and I'll draw it whenever I'm doing my video. Okay, so that's this time's draw. Okay, so I think that's about it for today. So have a good 2 weeks. I hope the weather's as nice where you are as it is here at the moment. It's supposed to be like this for at least the next week. Look after yourselves, be kind, and happy stitching. Bye for now.